Welcome back. Today we're revealing the real off-screen love story that started while Paul Hogan was still married to someone else, and how Linda Kozlowski quietly walked away from Hollywood at the height of her fame twice over. Linda Kozlowski trained at the prestigious Juilliard School before landing her breakthrough as Sue Charlton in 1988's Crocodile Dundee, a role that turned the Connecticut native into an instant global star and earned her a Golden Globe nomination. Here's the part almost nobody remembers clearly. The on-screen chemistry with co-star Paul Hogan wasn't just acting. Hogan was married at the time, to his wife of over 2 decades, Nolene Edwards. According to those close to them, Kozlowski actually worried about her growing feelings during filming, precisely because she knew he was married. But by the director's own admission, a lot of what we saw on air was true life. Hogan eventually divorced Nolene, later admitting candidly, "I'm not a great husband. I'm good early." He and Kozlowski married in 1990. For a while, it looked like a genuine Hollywood fairy tale, the on-screen couple who fell in love for real. They tried settling in Australia before eventually relocating to Los Angeles. In 1996 they welcomed a son, Chance. But here's what almost nobody discusses. Kozlowski didn't just fade from acting because opportunities dried up. She said plainly that she retired deliberately in 2001, dissatisfied with the kinds of roles she was being offered as she got older, choosing motherhood and privacy over continuing to fight for parts she found unsatisfying. Then in 2013, after 23 years of marriage, she filed for divorce from Hogan, citing irreconcilable differences. The split was reported as amicable and she sought joint custody of their teenage son along with spousal support, later legally reverting to her maiden name. Speaking publicly for the first time afterward, she admitted something quietly powerful. After over 2 decades of living in the shadow of her famous husband, she finally felt like she was getting her own turn in the spotlight on her own terms. In 2017 she found new love again, marrying Moroccan tour guide Malay Hafid Baba. The two now live together in Morocco where they co-own a tour company, about as far from the Hollywood spotlight as one can get. In May of last year she briefly resurfaced in the public eye, spotted meeting up with her ex-husband Paul Hogan and their now-adult son Chance in Venice Beach, California, her current husband alongside her, offering a rare glimpse into a genuinely modern, amicable family dynamic decades after that whirlwind on-set romance began. From falling in love on the set of one of the biggest films of the 80s, to walking away from Hollywood entirely twice on her own terms, Linda Kozlowski's real story was never really about Sue Charlton at all. It was about choosing herself again and again long after the cameras stopped rolling.